Here's something to ponder: Iran and the nuclear weapon. So, as many of you will know, the Iranian regime has been developing nuclear weapons. Well, I should say they're enriching uranium for a nuclear warhead. And this has been going on for many years. The United States, to combat this, has instituted tough Iran sanctions, which were, some of them were actually authored by my own senator, Bob Menendez, so I thank him for that. But the question is, are they really working? Now, yes, the people of Iran are feeling how tough these sanctions are. But is the regime, the Ayatollah, and the government of Iran feeling the brunt of these tough sanctions? I'm not really sure. That remains to be seen. But instead of discussing the sanctions, I would like to discuss why Iran should not be allowed to get a nuclear weapon. Let's discuss some of the reasons. There are three main reasons that I will discuss. The first one: the government of Iran, the regime, is the largest state sponsor of terror in the world. Let me repeat that. The Iranian regime is the largest state sponsor of terrorism in the world. Yes, the Iranian government. They've supported terrorist groups like Hezbollah. They support the regime in Syria. They support numerous other terrorist groups that I could list for you, but you probably haven't heard of some of them, but they are terrorist groups. They also are responsible for trying to kill the Saudi ambassador in Washington, D.C. recently. I think it might have been last year or the year before. So that's why that's one reason why they should not be allowed to get nuclear weapons. They are a state sponsor of terror. Same way North Korea is a state sponsor of terror. Yet the United States allowed them to get nuclear weapons, but that's for other reasons that I won't talk about in this video. The second reason Iran shouldn't be allowed to get a nuclear weapon: once they develop and enrich this uranium for nuclear warheads, they could now sell it to any terrorist organization, government, or country that has a checkbook. What's to stop them from selling it to groups that don't like the United States, that don't like our allies, such as Britain, or Germany, or France, or any of the other allies? What's to stop them from selling it to Al-Qaeda and other groups that hate the United States and will do anything to destroy us? What's to stop them from doing it? The third reason: well, if Iran gets a nuclear weapon, a huge arms race in the Middle East will develop. Because once Iran has it, well, then Saudi Arabia is going to want one. And then Jordan's going to want one. And before you know it, everybody in the Middle East is going to want a nuclear weapon. Now, the Middle East is probably the last place in the world where all of these countries should have nuclear weapons. It's already a dangerous, and volatile region. Do you think everyone having nuclear weapons will really make it safer? I doubt that. Now you'll notice something that I did not say in this video. I did not say that the main reason Iran should not get nuclear weapons is because the former Iranian president declared that, one, the Holocaust never happened, but two, that he would wipe Israel off the map. The reason, although it's true That is one of the reasons that Iran should not have a nuclear weapon. It is not the main reason that Iran should have a nuclear weapon. Because if we go around saying that the only reason Iran should not have a nuclear weapon is because it's dangerous for Israel, people won't understand how that benefits the United States. But my purpose in making this video is to show you that there are genuinely valid reasons why Iran should not get a nuclear weapon, because it would be very, very dangerous to the United States. Israel too, but to the United States. That is the main purpose of this video. Iran should not get a nuclear weapon because it's dangerous to America, it's dangerous for our allies, it's dangerous because our enemies can now use this against us. And yes, it is dangerous for Israel too. Just something to ponder.